There is one good news, there is one bad news for Portugal immigration. So definitely I need to tell both in this clip. This clip is important in the sense because this clip will tell you what is good news upcoming. Might be Article 88, Article 89 open, and might be some delay in processing occur. Why I am talking, the Portugal government finally, which came into action on 2024. This Portugal government was selected, and a lot of restrictions this government put, except citizenship law, that they keep, they did not change. They wanted to change citizenship law as well. This is the news, but unfortunately, fortunately, not unfortunately, it's unfortunately for government and fortunately for the immigrants. The president compelled that you cannot change citizenship law because that has been approved and that has been signed. But they closed Article 88, Article 89. That was very bad news because maximum immigrants which enter into the Portugal, they were using this facility and they were working under Article 88, under Article 89, and they were what doing? They were paying 3.7 billion euros. And definitely financial status of Portugal was increasing, and that became the reason in a no confidence vote the opposition parties claimed that now the remittance international people are not paying taxes and a lot of loss financially we are suffering due to the action of the government. And what happened, the no confidence vote finally is successful and elections are expected in 2025. Why this is good news? Good news is that because this government which closed Article 88 and Article 89, that definitely is going to be reversed if new government came, because this is the stance of new government that we are losing over 3.7 billion euros due to many steps. They did not highlight Article 88, Article 89, but this is also one of the main reasons due to which this government has to face a confidence vote, and luckily no confidence vote was successful by opposition party, and this is the same party who was willing to keep Article 88 and Article 89. So this is the good news, but we cannot confirm, and this is not guarantee, this is a prediction that if new government which is in the opposition party, if they won, might be they on Article 88, Article 89 might open once again. There are very brilliant chances that Article 88 and Article 89 will be on. So overall situation is going in favor of immigrant. Bad news, what is the bad news? Bad news is that now current government definitely now has finished almost, because now no confidence vote mean this government will do work until new election 2025. Now their policies will be stopped for some time. Technically, when any government came, they implement new policies. When they came, mean that when they just in first days, they were not able to implement their policies because they need to take little time. And now they were in full swing, they were working. Of course, their Lipson Center was their achievement. If you will ask what is the achievement of the new government, I will say aima new Lipson Center, Mahatma Gandhi. This is the only main output of immigrants, and I will say they started to finish backlog of application, and they were successful to some extent. But delaying of resident card, we were highlighting, you people also knew this thing, resident card were not coming, and still you are waiting when your resident will card, and falta, too much faltas are coming. This is another adverse news regarding new government. But good news is that they entertained almost all people who were willing to give biometric dates were available. Within 1 year people were able to submit their biometric, and the messaging and processing of biometric system became improved. Mean you was getting email system finished when people were waiting since 2 years, when my first email will come, when my second email will come. That actually was taking so much time, and people were very confused in that, very delaying processing. That system has been improved this by new government. They made a new system in which almost all people received emails on the spot, and they were able to schedule their appointment very quickly, and they were able to submit payment and they were able to get biometric dates, and they were working day to night. Their staff was very good, and they were serious, and they were honest in finishing backlog of application. The negativity of this government was that they closed Article 88 and Article 89 without much investigation. And negativity also because a lot of immigrants who were present in Portugal, they did not do some things better for them, due to which they were victims. They were facing a lot of problem by security forces, aima security forces. The police was coming to check them, and they were actually in the Portugal when Article 88, Article 89 opened, and they did not log file, or they did not have any information, and due to this problem they were suffering. They were even working, they were not being tax number, they were not being social security numbers. Some were being arrested also, some were being deported also, and some were very scared because they were almost in illegal status. This was negativity. UN, United Nations, European Union instructed, advised Portugal, this government against which no confidence vote is just approved, that you have to do something for immigrants who are currently present. You are right that further people cannot log file Article 88, Article 89, but you have to make such laws to entertain those individuals who are currently in Portugal and they are suffering, and they are just vagabonding here and there. So one office they are going, other office they are going, they are not getting tax numbers, and that's why they are not getting jobs as well. Company says you are not legal. Normally companies in Portugal favor those individuals who are legal. Not in Portugal, in all countries of the world, when you became legal, there is a chance, if you have skills, you will be offered a job. When they were going to get job, companies were refusing. They were telling that you are without file lock, I mean your status is illegal. And that was also one of the biggest negative point of this government. They did not do something for those people who were present, and they were not able to, they were having no mistake. Because when they entered Portugal, the locking file system was open, and when the locking file system was open, and during their presence in Portugal, locking file system expression of interest was closed. That was responsibility of the government to entertain those individuals, to take their biometric, or to lock their file by other ways. And what was the side effect of these deprivedness of coming immigrants in Portugal? They started using other passages. They started using they became students. Even they were having 50 years age, they became students. They wanted to get their biometric under Article 92, which was also not good. Many agents were guiding overseas that this is the way of Article 92. You can become student. A lot of educational institutes getting admission of overseas. All people in Portugal who were not getting biometric or who were not legal, they were getting admissions in the universities, in colleges, and diploma holders. I myself guided that Article 92 is the only way by which you can stay and you can get your resident card. And what was the side effect? When all people started going to get admission, aima was in doubt, and they stopped the resident card of Article 92 as well. And those genuine students who were students and who were not fighting for resident card, they wanted to get education, and they were also in same track, and they were not getting resident card, they were not getting biometric appointment, because lot of illegals, you can say lot of non-genuine students, even they were not able to study, even they don't want study, even they were over 50 years age, near 40 years age, were getting diplomas, and they just want their resident card and legal status. A lot of people were asking a lot of questions to me that, sir, we are in Portugal, and what we should do, because we are not getting job, we are not looking file, how we can get biometric? So these were confusions, and some confusions were also created for genuine immigrants. When they were working in companies, they were paying taxes. I saw this one country, I'm not against Portugal, Portugal. Portugal immigration is one of the best immigration and favorable immigration for immigrants, because Portugal gave a lot of resident card even in this government to genuine individuals. And a lot of people are telling that we don't have Falta and we got resident card. Even Falta people were submitting documents and within 2 weeks they were getting their resident card. A lot of people are still claiming it happened in all immigration system. Some people gets card, some people don't get card. Hopefully they will also get resident card. But some sad news, bad news I can say, or we can expect some delaying in processing of some applicants from the aima Lipson Center, because aima Lipson Center were very motivated, were enthusiastic. Reason was only one, because they were being guided, supervised by the government that you have to finish backlog of application. Maybe intention of the government, we will finish backlog, then we will open Article 88, Article 89, and then we will open the family appointment as well. But unfortunately, the government were not in touch with immigrants. Immigrants were standing in line. Security forces were checking their documents, their status by online system, and they had no answer, because they were in Portugal. Their system, Article 88, Article 89 was closed. They were legally working in companies, they were paying taxes, but they have no any document of the file log, because security forces were asking one thing: did you log file? Did you log file? Did you file expression of interest? Mean that in those online systems in Portugal immigration department, the people who did file their expression of interest, they were legals, and the people who did not file their log, they were illegals. But I don't think they were illegals technically in Portugal's law, because not in the Portugal's law, in all world's immigration law, when one is doing job, when one is submitting taxes, when one have the tax number, even he did not log file, this is the mistake of the department, that he is not becoming legal. That's reason they were not able to point out some significant laws and some significant amendment in closing of Article 88, 89, at least for those individuals who were paying taxes in Portugal. Thank you very much.